What's good, y'all? It's Chavonne. This your vlog. You know how I go. This what I do. Alright, so check this out. Today, I'm just gonna be making a beat for you guys real quick. I got all my equipment set up and everything like that. I got all my studio stuff set up, and I was just vibing out making a beat, and I figured I should turn on the camera and let y'all see what's going on. So let's get it. Alright, y'all, so check this out. I'm just making a beat right now. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and this is like a really crazy beat, so I wanted to pull the camera out so we can document this. Let's get it. I'm gonna find a good spot for the camera. Oh, let me let y'all look at what I'm doing. So here's my computer right here in front of me, playing everything on this little MIDI keyboard right here. Bada bang, bada boom, let's get it. Alright, I don't even know if I'm gonna film a formal outro. I mean, I always do that. I don't even know if I'm gonna film a formal intro for this video. I'm just throwing on the camera so I can catch this vibe while I got it. Alright, so I found the sound I'm gonna use, this little thing right here, and then right now I'm gonna just record it. I'll fix it later, whatever. Let's get it. Nope, I already don't like that. Let's see. So basically, I'm thinking like basically what I'm going for on this one is kind of like I associate with like a J. Cole, where he'll kind of have like the filtered drums in his stuff. Let me tilt this down a little bit. Oh, that's not down. But like, you know how J. Cole, he'll kind of have like the filtered drums, like in the background you'll have like the that's kind of what I'm going for on this, so that's what we're trying to get here. And if you hear weird noises in the background, that's my girlfriend with the baby. So you kind of feel it. I'm gonna keep playing around with sounds, and we're really gonna layer this up. When you hear random stuff just being like blattered through the speakers, that's me pressing the buttons to try to figure out what sound I want. So you basically play with all the sounds until I find the one I want. And all the instruments that I'm pulling up right now, as far as drums, I'm putting a low pass filter on them. So I'm just cutting out like the high end up to whatever sounds good. I'm really not even paying attention, but I'm just cutting it to wherever it sounds good. Because like I said, I want the instruments to sound like filtered, and I want that kind of like I said, like it's a J. Cole feel. I know what I'm talking about. It's like at the end of Power Trip. Go to the end of Power Trip by J. Cole, and at the end he like has the drums filtered for a second, and that's what I'm talking about. Or even the beginning of Power Trip, when it first starts out and the drums haven't kicked in all the way yet. That's what I'm going for with this one. That's the effect I'm going for, so that like before you're listening to the beat, you have like this kind of rocking in the background like this. And then when the beat actually comes, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the high end comes in and everything comes to life. So it's gonna be fucking crazy. I'm definitely not gonna finish this beat on camera. I'm probably gonna cut it off mid-process. I just wanted you guys to kind of see what's going on. And it's been a minute since I uploaded a video of me like actually in the studio doing work. So you know what I'm saying? It was long overdue. Alright, so we're trying to find like a... Basically, I'm just gonna add a bunch of little like ticks and hits and shakes and hats and a bunch of stuff until we get it super busy, like the same rhythm you hear now. Just there's gonna be a bunch of stuff for your ear to play with, and it's gonna be super fun. Originally, all I had on this beat was this. I didn't come up with that filter thing until actually I recorded a Snapchat and something happened by accident. But originally, like I played the piano. So that happened, and then I added this. I added this snare drum. This was the original snare drum that I added to the melody. And then as I was playing around with more instruments, I actually changed that to this one. Actually, no. My bad. After playing around with some melodies, I changed it to this one. I probably like the first one better. I just kind of like, I'll put different ones on there as they sound good, and then I'll go back through and pick which ones I like and which ones I'm going to keep and stuff like that. So, and then that's when I went and put the filtered ones on, and then that's when this happened. And then that's when I was like, all right, and I like heard how I wanted the hats in my head. So I knew that I wanted this kind of pattern. You got me? So, like I said, and then I don't even know if you can hear, but I added this like, hold on, I'll put it right now. Like every like I said, I'm gonna just make it busy until like there's gonna be like I don't know. It's in my head. I hear it in my head, and I can't describe it to you guys because you're not me. So, all right. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm just adding some new tracks on here so I ran out of instruments, so I gotta go make some more instrument tracks so that I can add some more instruments, because this is gonna be probably a lot of drum instruments, or probably a lot of drum tracks, I should say. Like, I'm just gonna put a bunch of different drums on here. Like, my method, this is what I do. Everything that I put on is on its own thing. So like, this is the melody up here, you guys can't see. This is the melody up here. This is one snare drum. This is the hi-hat I added. This is the other snare drum I played around with. And then this is the filtered snare drum, and then these are all the filtered hi-hats and stuff that I'm playing around. And then as I add more, I go down and doom, doom, doom. Because to me, I don't care what you guys say. I don't care if anybody, hold on. I don't care what you guys say. Somebody who's watching this may happen to be a mixer, whatever. This is what's easier for me, and it makes me feel like I have, or it gives me more control over like the hi-hat, so I can pan some to this side, pan some to this side, so you have some everywhere. Like, I can independently control each hi-hat and do what I want with it. So I do it that way. I end up with a bunch of tracks sometimes, but ultimately I have like control over everything that's happening. So that's why I do it that way. It makes my workflow faster. I don't know what it does for your workflow. It makes my workflow faster. I like sitting here and playing around with stuff and doing stuff. Ooh. See, like we might be able to add that to the... I'm just trying to go through and like filter, like EQ it right now to kind of get what I want out of it. I don't know if this one's gonna work. Ooh. Never mind, that's it right there. Oh yeah, we're gonna add that. So now I have the snares like super layered for the filtered one, because for the snare that I originally had on there, it's actually a snare and a clap layered together from the same kit, and then I just filtered it and it made it sound like this super cool like clash type thing happening, like a crunch almost. And then I'm layering it on it on top of this, or layering this on top of it, and it gives it like a click. I don't even know what this thing is. It's like a weird, y'all heard it. I may or may not keep it. It was just something that sounded cool at the time. So like I said, I may come back to this beat tomorrow or something and be like, nope, that's gone. Hey, ain't nobody gonna tell me yes or no. So now I'm actually looking for a shake. That's what I've been looking for this whole time, is like a shaker. I want like a pure shaker. I've been trying to make all these hi-hats sound like shakers. Found it. That's a shake. Let's see how this works. I don't even know if I was playing on beat. Let me restart. Alright, so I'm actually gonna get rid of that the other snare I added, this one. Yeah, that like click sound. I don't like it as much as I thought I did. Boom, get rid of that. So now we got so this is the shake that I just added right here, and then this. Yeah, is that what happened? This is like this hi-hat type thing that I was kind of playing with before I found the shaker. That, again, I tried to turn that hi-hat into a shaker somewhat. It's starting to sound good though. Alright, now let's see if I can get I'll filter this kick drum. I'm gonna try to make it like J. Cole sounding. Like that. Alright, let's go. Alright, and then for whatever reason, I'm too fast with it, so my first kick drum never shows up. But, fix that. Boom, quantize. Maybe if I... Oh yeah, see that's, and then as far as how slow it sounds and stuff, I'm probably gonna end up speeding up the tempo. But basically, like when I make a beat, it never ends up sounding how it started. Like when I started making the beat, it never ends up sounding that way. Like this one's probably gonna sound way faster because it's entirely too slow right now. I actually started it way slower than this. Right now it's at 93 BPM. I think it was actually at like 81 or something like that when I started making it. But that's always fun because like my beats, like I said, they never sound how they like when my beats never sound how they do. Fuck, I don't even know how to say that. When I'm finished with my beats, they never sound how they did when I started. Bam, that's how the fuck I'm gonna say it. So, yeah, this is just real basic, like real simple. You got a piano, all this stuff that's muted right here. Those are the drums I got to work on. This is all the stuff that's gonna be not filtered. Like when whoever gets this beat is actually rapping on it, it's gonna be this stuff right here. But this stuff, this is like the filter to kind of build the effect before you really like. And keep in mind, like, none of it's mixed, none of it's, like, anything like that. It's all just raw instruments put on there. So, basically, that's going to build the effect. And then once the real stuff comes in, like, you know, you get this one and you turn off, like, this one right here. You get, like, you can see it already here. So, like, if I was to turn off, like, the EQs. You feel me? You start getting this, like... See all the instruments like come to life, so to speak. But I put this filter on them, and that's what gives them like that. You know, that's what gives them the effect that I'm going for. It's not really a filter. I just put the channel EQ on, and then put the fucking high pass filter or low pass filter on it, high cut filter, cut however much high end out of it I want to, and then I just rock from there because this is the most fire shit I've ever played on the piano. Like, I don't care what nobody says. That's the most simple shit in the world I know. But personally, that's the most beautiful and emotional shit I've ever managed to be able to play on it. Keep in mind, this is 2 octaves right here. That's it. So that's the most fire shit I've ever, like, I feel like I've been able to play on this. And it was really just like the simple major scale. Like, it was these notes right here. Try me. I'll play it right now in front of you. Look. These are my hands playing, I promise you. I'm not going to press play. Y'all going to watch that shit happen. Hold on, I'm in the wrong octave. Hold up. Hold on, how's it? Well. Yeah, you saw me fuck up, but whatever. I played that shit just like that. I don't know how to play the piano, so it took me like 7 times or 8 times to actually get that shit right. But, your boy, you know what I'm saying? You just watched me do that right there, you know what I'm saying? I really do this out here. So, I mean, that's really, like I said, there's your piano. You know, and then you start adding drums to it. So yeah, basically that's how we gonna get it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off now. I just wanted to give you guys a quick, like, this is what I was doing in here. I wanted to record it. It's been a minute since I recorded a vlog and I need to put something up, and I figured it might as well be studio related. So that being said, you know what it is. It's Chavonne. This your vlog. You know how I go. This what I do. Peace.